Manila, a city of contrasts, where history and modernity collide. When night falls, neon lights flicker and the city pulses with new energy. Here, every street is alive with possibility, connection, and adventure. This is Manila after dark. Vivid, spontaneous, unforgettable. Let's be clear about what this journey represents. The term pickup can often carry a negative weight, conjuring images of cheesy one-liners and disingenuous motives. But we are redefining it here. For us, it's about the candid connection, those brief, beautiful moments when two strangers find common ground. It is about the courage to say hello, the curiosity to learn someone's story, and the respect to understand that every interaction is unique. It is less about a final destination, and more about the thrill of the journey itself. Manila, with its warm and famously hospitable culture, provides the perfect backdrop for this kind of authentic human engagement. In this exploration, we will move beyond the superficial. We're going to talk about the real substance of these encounters. How do you break the ice in a way that feels natural and respectful? What does body language say in a club where the music is too loud for words? How does sharing a simple plate of isaw, grilled chicken intestines on a street corner become a more intimate experience than a fancy dinner? These are the questions we will answer, not with a rigid playbook, but with real stories and observations from the ground. It is about feeling the vibe of a place and the people in it, and responding with genuine, positive energy. Our adventure will take us through the diverse tapestries of Manila's nightlife hotspots. We will start in Poblacion, the energetic heart of Makati, where every alleyway holds a new discovery and bar hopping is a way of life. Then we will shift gears to Bonifacio Global City, a world of modern skyscrapers, sleek lounges, and a more polished, upscale atmosphere. Finally, we will wander through the historic streets of Malate, a district with a bohemian soul, where the vibe is more laid back, and the connections feel rooted in a deeper, more artistic history. Each location offers a different script, a different energy, and a different opportunity for a memorable encounter. Ultimately, this is a story about respect and adventure, hand in hand. It is about navigating a vibrant social scene with your eyes open, your heart ready, and a deep appreciation for the local culture. The goal is not to score, but to connect. Sometimes that connection might last for a dance. Sometimes it might last for a conversation. And sometimes it might become a memory that you carry with you long after the night is over. So join me as we uncover the secrets to making real, candid connections in the electric, unforgettable nightlife of Manila. If Manila has a nightlife nucleus, it's Poblacion, a labyrinth of neon-lit streets, hidden bars, and vibrant energy. Here, the scent of street food mingles with the throb of music and laughter. Locals, expats, and travelers all blend together, exploring, connecting, and celebrating life under the city's glowing lights. This is where adventure begins. Every great night in Poblacion begins with that first drink. I like to start somewhere intimate, like Run Rabbit Run or Spirit's Library. Low lighting, great cocktails, and a relaxed vibe. The bar counter is your stage. Eye contact, a smile, a quiet toast. Sometimes that's all it takes to break the ice. No clever lines needed. Just genuine curiosity and a simple question about a drink can spark a real connection. After connecting over quiet cocktails, the night calls for a shift in energy. Poblacion makes it easy to move from an intimate bar to a lively club. On the dance floor, conversation fades and body language takes over. Dancing becomes your dialogue, testing a new kind of chemistry. Stepping outside, the shared adrenaline lingers, connection deepened, energy shifted. No night out in Manila is complete without the midnight street food ritual. Here, the pretense of the bar fades, replaced by laughter, stories, and the smoky comfort of isaw and balut. On a curb, under city lights, real connections are made. Simple, honest, and unforgettable. This is the magic of Manila nights. Leaving Poblacion's chaos behind, we enter Bonifacio Global City, Manila's modern face. Wide, clean avenues, gleaming skyscrapers, and a polished crowd define BGC's aspirational vibe. Here, confidence and style matter, but genuine connection, curiosity, respect, and interest remains the key to thriving in this glittering metropolis. Leaving behind BGC's modern gloss, we step into Malate, the soulful, historic heart of Manila nightlife. Here, faded grandeur and resilient creativity fill the streets. Remedios Circle and Adriatico Street pulse with eclectic bars, art, and a diverse, open-minded crowd. Malate's nightlife is sprawling, authentic, and invites you to linger, connect, and become part of its living history. In Malate, the sidewalk is the main stage. Life spills outdoors. Plastic tables, laughter, and spontaneous connections stretch for blocks. Here, you're not just in the scene, you are the scene. The magic of Malate is found in unscripted moments, shared snacks, honest conversations, and the beautiful chaos of everyday life. While the sidewalks offer spontaneous connection, Malate's soul is truly found within its legendary bars, many of which have been neighborhood institutions for decades. Among the most iconic are the Korean bars, or K-bars, that dot the area. These are not the flashy K-pop-fueled venues you might imagine. Instead, they are often small, dimly lit, and incredibly cozy establishments run by Korean proprietors who have become beloved local figures. Places like Cafe Guernica or the many smaller, unnamed bars along the side streets offer a unique cultural fusion. Here, the warmth of Filipino hospitality mixes with the distinct flavors and customs of Korean bar culture, creating an atmosphere that is both familiar and exotic. Stepping into one of these bars feels like being welcomed into someone's living room. The spaces are often intimate, with only a handful of tables and a small bar counter. The decor is usually eclectic and personal, a collection of memorabilia gathered over the years. The soundtrack is a mix of old OPM hits, classic rock, and Korean ballads. The menu often features a delightful combination of Filipino pulutan, bar snacks, and Korean anju like kimchi pancakes or spicy fried chicken. This cozy, home-like environment naturally lowers social barriers and encourages a more relaxed and personal style of interaction, making it an ideal setting for deeper conversations. In these close quarters, anonymity is impossible, which is precisely the point. You inevitably end up talking to the people around you, the bar owner, the other patrons, the group at the next table. I found myself at a small K-bar, nursing a soju, when the owner, a friendly Korean woman in her 60s, struck up a conversation with me. Soon the couple sitting next to me joined in, and before I knew it, the four of us were sharing stories and laughing like old friends. The connection was immediate and genuine, fostered by the intimate and welcoming nature of the space. It was a shared experience, not a series of individual ones. The encounters in a Malate K-bar are less about fleeting attraction and more about finding a temporary community. It is a place where you can have a real, unfiltered conversation without the pressure to impress. I spent hours talking with my new acquaintances about their lives in Manila, their families, and their perspectives on the world. The connection felt substantive and real, a far cry from the superficial pleasantries often exchanged in louder, more trend-conscious venues. These cozy, unassuming bars are the heart of Malate's social scene, offering a refuge where authentic human connection is not just possible but practically inevitable. The ultimate defining characteristic of a night out in Malate is the quality of the conversation. In this district, words have weight. People are not just here to be seen, they are here to talk, to debate, to share, and to listen. The bohemian and academic spirit of the area fosters an environment where intellectual curiosity is valued and authenticity is the highest currency. The conversations you have in Malate tend to be bolder, more direct, and significantly more memorable. Whether you're on a bustling sidewalk, in a historic pub, or a cozy K-bar, you will find that people are refreshingly willing to move beyond small talk and dive into more substantial topics. This boldness extends to the nature of the approach itself. In Malate, a direct and honest compliment or a thoughtful question is far more effective than any clever maneuver. I found myself in a conversation with an artist who was sketching at a cafe. Instead of a generic opener, I asked, "What story are you trying to tell with that drawing?" This question acknowledged her passion and opened the door to a fascinating discussion about art, politics, and the changing face of Manila. The interaction was built on mutual respect for each other's intellect and creativity, creating a connection that felt meaningful from the very first sentence. The diversity of Malate also means you encounter a wide spectrum of worldviews, which leads to incredibly enriching dialogues. The district is a stronghold of the LGBTQ+ community, and its bars have long been safe spaces for expression and identity. This creates an atmosphere of tolerance and open-mindedness that permeates the entire area. You can have conversations here that would be unthinkable in more conservative settings. This unfiltered environment encourages you to be your most authentic self, knowing that you will be met with curiosity rather than judgment. It is liberating and makes for far more genuine interactions. Ultimately, a night in Malate is a lesson in the power of authentic communication. The connections made here linger long after the night is over because they are built on something real. They are forged in passionate debate, shared vulnerability, and the simple, bold act of speaking your mind and listening with an open heart. The night ended not with an exchange of numbers for a potential date, but with an exchange of ideas that left me feeling more enriched and connected to the city than ever before. Malate teaches you that the most seductive thing you can be is yourself, unfiltered and unafraid. Manila's LGBTQ+ nightlife is the city's vibrant heart, pulsating with energy, creativity, and radical acceptance. Iconic venues like O-Bar and Nectar nightclub are more than clubs. They're sanctuaries where everyone is welcome. Here, freedom, joy, and belonging fill the air, inviting you to celebrate your truest self. The heart of Manila's LGBTQ+ nightlife is the drag show, an electrifying blend of art, activism, and community. When the first queen steps onto the stage, the crowd unites in awe, laughter, and admiration. These performances break the ice, turning strangers into fellow fans and sparking instant conversations. Drag culture radiates confidence and pride, inspiring everyone to be bold and authentic. The energy from the stage empowers you to connect genuinely, not with lines, but with shared excitement. After the show, conversations flow easily, discussing favorite moments and queens, forging deeper, more memorable bonds. A night at a drag show isn't just fun, it's a celebration of identity and resilience that brings people together. In Manila's LGBTQ+ venues, confidence means being authentic and respectful. Sincere energy attracts others, but consent is always the rule. Every interaction starts with mutual respect and clear boundaries. Read body language, open smiles invite, disengagement means move on. Thoughtful compliments, like noticing someone's unique style, spark real conversations. Here, connections are built on shared values and genuine appreciation, not just attraction. The night is about finding your tribe and celebrating your truth. Friendships and romances here are memorable because they're rooted in respect and authenticity. Adventure thrives on safety. Always stay aware of your surroundings. Watch your drink, accept only from the bartender, and moderate your alcohol. Stick to well-lit areas and use ride-hailing apps like Grab for secure travel. The safest route hotel to venue and back. Go out with friends or join a group tour for extra security and fun. If solo, consider a guided bar crawl to meet others and learn the ropes. Looking out for each other turns a night out into a safe, unforgettable experience. Safety and community go hand in hand in Manila's nightlife. Consent is the foundation of every positive encounter, clear, ongoing, and mutual. Pay attention to cues. Smiles and engagement mean go ahead. Distance or disinterest means step back. Always ask before escalating, "May I sit here?" or "Would you like to dance?" shows respect. Physical touch must be invited. If someone pulls away, respect their boundary immediately. Gracefully accept rejection with a smile and a kind word. Respectful exits show confidence and maturity. Not every interaction leads to a connection, and that's okay. True confidence is rooted in respect for others and yourself. Getting around Manila's nightlife means you gotta get into the local vibe and how people do things. Try out some simple Tagalog greetings like Magandang Gabi for good evening or Ingat ka to say take care. It really shows you respect them. When you're out, try to chat with whole groups, not just one person. Being friendly with everyone is super important in Filipino get-togethers. Always be respectful of everyone. Don't embarrass anyone in public, and when you give a compliment, really mean it. If someone offers you food to share or asks you to sing karaoke, just go for it. It's a great way to bond and show you're open to things. These little actions really help you make real friends and memories that stick with you. When you respect how things are done here, you become a part of Manila's awesome nightlife, not just someone passing through. Being respectful, joining in, and appreciating the culture are your best tips for a great time. As the final notes fade and dawn breaks over Manila, the night's adventure becomes a memory. It was never just about the pickup, but about genuine connection. Laughter over I saw, a spark on the dance floor, a shared view from a rooftop. These fleeting moments, perfect in their brevity, add color to our stories and remind us, it's the people you meet that matter most. What makes Manila's nightlife unforgettable? It's not just the bars or clubs, it's the spirit of the Filipino people. Warmth, hospitality, and joy fill every corner. Here, strangers become friends, and every night is a celebration of community. Manila invites you to join in, to share a smile, and to make memories that last. This essay has been a chronicle of my personal journey through the electric nights of Manila, but it is not meant to be a definitive, step-by-step guide. It is instead an invitation. It is a call to action for you, the reader, to embark on your own candid adventure. The specific bars, the exact conversations, and the people I met are simply examples of what is possible. Your story will be different. It will be shaped by your own personality, your own curiosity, and the unique serendipity of your own nights. The true magic lies in the unknown, in the unwritten chapters that are waiting for you to experience them firsthand. The principles we have explored, situational awareness, unwavering respect for consent, and an appreciation for local wisdom, are your compass. They are the tools that will allow you to navigate this vibrant world safely and successfully, but the map itself is yours to draw. Will you be drawn to the raw energy of Poblacion's labyrinthine streets, or will you find your rhythm amidst the sophisticated gleam of BGC's skyscrapers? Perhaps your soul will connect with the historic bohemian heart of Malete. There is no wrong path. The only requirement is that you walk it with an open mind and a respectful heart. Do not be afraid of the initial hesitation, the moment of self-doubt before making an approach. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in spite of it. Take a deep breath, offer a genuine smile, and start with a simple, honest question. The worst that can happen is a polite rejection, which is merely a redirection on your journey. But the best that can happen? The possibilities are limitless. You might make a friend for a night, a friend for life, or simply create a memory so vivid it feels like a scene from a movie. These are the stakes, and they are wonderfully high. So, go forth. Whether you are a solo traveler seeking connection, a local rediscovering your own city, or simply a curious soul with a thirst for adventure, Manila's nightlife is waiting for you. Let this essay be the spark, but let your own experiences be the fire. Dive into the energy, listen to the music, taste the food, and most importantly, talk to the people. Be bold, be kind, and be open to the beautiful, unpredictable dance of human connection. Your own candid adventure awaits, and I promise you, it will be a story worth telling.